Hey, I am 100 and I'm gonna tell you all of the old and new best glitches in Grow a Garden. I have here 7 glitches that some were already patched and some are new and could make you billions in Grow a Garden. But before that, I am 100, a new Roblox YouTuber, and we just hit 600 subscribers. I also have this dragonfly pet right here in my inventory, and what better to do with it than to give it to you guys. By the way, the winner of the disco bee and butterfly has been picked. So just check the account that you sent your comment with and wait for this guy's friend request. But if we hit 50 likes on this video right now, I will give away this dragonfly to a lucky subscriber who also comments their username under this video. But without wasting any more time, let's get back into the video. Now, the first and worst glitch on this list is the Celeste Berry speed glitch. Now, this glitch was available only before the update, so this glitch does not work anymore. But don't worry, as some of the best glitches that still work is still in this video. So make sure to watch until the end to make your garden into a full rainbow garden. But before we go to those glitches, let's talk about the speed glitch. Now, the speed glitch was only available in the Busy Bees update, where you could basically jump across the map. Yes, I'm serious. You could jump literally across the map to get anywhere you wanted. People were using this glitch in order to sneak around into other people's gardens and steal fruits. This was really broken at the time before it was patched, and I'm talking about overpowered because you could literally spot a random guy with candy blossoms and then steal it almost instantly. So most of the time there were so much servers with just people flying around or people just teleporting to random places. But this glitch is not fully patched. No. This glitch still works in the game if you have some other giant plants. Of course, it has to be gigantic because if not, it would not work. You could still do this with coconuts, lotus flowers, and other more. So just test out different plants in order to see what works. But the next glitch on this list is the admin panel. Now, if you didn't know, you could access the admin panel for yourself. Yes, I'm talking about how the developers run their OP commands or how they run weather events like the black hole event. I was able to use this in my most popular video on this channel. So if you would like to watch that, just click this video at the top right of your screen. But you could access the admin panel only on PC if you pressed F2 on your keyboard. That's function 2 if you have those characters. But of course, if you weren't an admin, you cannot use these commands in-game for yourself in your server. But a bunch of new plants were exposed in the admin panel, and it was plants that were not even released or announced. So the dev team basically exposed the update like the Ember Lily. There were even plants such as the Mega Mushroom, which is completely unobtainable unless you had an admin give it to you or you were the admin themselves. This was one of the most game-breaking glitches because you could literally find out which plants are coming out in the new update, what events, what mutations, and how admins basically ran the game. Could this update help the hackers make scripts? Who knows? Now, as for the 5th best glitch on this list is the Trowel Stacking glitch. Now, if you didn't know what the Trowel Stacking glitch is, you could basically stack plants together if you pulled out your trowel and put it over another plant. After doing that, you could cancel your trowel and then it would become a ghost plant. Now, a ghost plant means that a plant is physically there, but if you rejoin, it teleports it to another spot. Now, what the Trowel Stacking glitch did is it was make cancelled plants stay physically in their original position, and when they rejoin, the stacked plants would bundle up together. This glitch was super overpowered, and I'm talking about overpowered with a ton of money, especially with the sprinkler method that when the moon melons were at the time the best and most overpowered fruits to get billions in Grow a Garden. But now there are new plants and much rarer plants that make you so much more money, and if you would like to know, just check this video right here. Sadly, the glitch has been patched and we don't know if there's another way to stack plants again. But the 4th glitch on this list is one of the most overpowered glitches in the game. It is the infinite sprinkler glitch. But this infinite sprinkler glitch is the turtle version. There's another version of this glitch that I will talk about later that still works in the game, so just wait to see that. But before we go there, during the Busy Bees update, you could extend your sprinkler infinitely. And I mean infinitely when I say this because it is so overpowered that you could get rainbow mutations so easy and fast. You could get these humongous and rainbow plants that if you made your sprinkler infinite and then delete it immediately if you didn't get a rainbow plant. Now what do I mean by that? You don't have to wait for your plant to fully grow in order to know if you have rainbow, gold, or a normal mutation. What you could do is just wait for it to sprout a little plant and then you can delete it almost immediately if it wasn't rainbow. That's what I did to get this rainbow ember lily in my garden, which I would recommend doing with one of the glitches later in this video. Now if you didn't know, you could have also done this if you had a turtle at the time and then kept replacing them over and over again. This was possible as the turtle had this ability to slow the timer of your sprinklers. If you kept picking them up, placing them back down, picking them up and placing them back down, the turtle's ability kept on stacking, and you could stack this timer until the timer goes down by 0.000000 and a ton more 1 seconds. And I mean infinite zeros as well. It was still going down but slowly. Unfortunately, the devs found out this glitch and then patched it. But before you go, the third on this list is that same sprinkler glitch that still works in this update. And basically the same sprinkler glitch where it only works infinitely in your server. So do not leave the server if you're planning on doing this glitch. To do this sprinkler glitch, you would need 3 or more basic sprinklers. Now, why would I tell you to get basic sprinklers? Because basic sprinklers are really easy to get, as you would have to place those 3 sprinklers and then after 20 seconds, delete all of them as fast as you can. Now, this won't work if you do not do it after waiting for 20 seconds. So just be patient and look at the timer until it goes down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, after that, just delete your basic sprinklers and now place any sprinkler you'd like and it is gonna infinitely work. If you're planning to do this with the honey sprinkler, keep in mind that this will not work if you just place the honey sprinkler. In order to make the honey sprinkler work, you would have to place another basic sprinkler and then delete it to make your other plants honey glazed because it basically freezes the time. That's why the honey sprinkler doesn't work. But for other sprinklers such as the master sprinkler, basic sprinkler, and advanced and godly sprinklers, they work just fine. This could literally make gigantic fruits and make you billions. So just use it right now. Like literally join a game right now and do this glitch because I am not kidding when I tell you this is overpowered. This still works of course until the devs patch it, which is most likely in the next 3 days in the next update. So I recommend unhurrying as much as possible. But this next glitch is something I do not think will ever get patched because the devs said that they want to keep the regular sprinkler method, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's like the game's glitches are mostly for sprinklers because it is just super overpowered to use. But enough yapping, as the second best glitch in the game is when you place plants before the white screen. Now, what I'm talking about is when you place seeds before they say your garden has grew and then the white loading screen flashes you, you could literally place seeds in your garden beside some sprinklers and then it would grow instantly. Now, what makes this super overpowered is because you can leave the game for over 8 hours and your garden will literally grow so much fruits and so much better plants if you place your seeds right before the loading screen. This is basically a free grow all. Now, if you didn't know what a grow all is, it is right here that you could buy for Robux. But since that costs a ton of Robux, it is literally just better just to wait 1 or 2 hours to get this loading screen. And if you place your seed right then and there, right before the loading screen appears, then boom, you have a fully grown tree and maybe even some rainbow fruits. Now, this glitch has been in the game for 3 updates now, so I don't think this glitch will ever get patched, but as soon as it isn't, just keep spamming it until it gets removed. Now, the last and best glitch in this update that was ever were added into the game is the Candy Blossom. Now you could get Candy Blossoms even after the Easter update. But unfortunately though, the devs did say that the Candy Blossom is no longer obtainable because they reset all the servers, and then back then you could find some old servers that weren't reset and it still had the Easter shops where you could buy some more Candy Blossoms. And yeah, it was resetting and restocking, making it the only way to get Candy Blossoms. But ever since they reset the servers for new updates, everything was lost. Anyways guys, that is all of the best glitches ever in the game. So now if you would like to watch another video, click this video on your screen right now about the best new plants in the Friendship update. Until tomorrow's upload, goodbye.